The idea was to get a blade that was close enough to historical katana/tachi. As you can see, there are some disparities with the antique used as reference. The Koto is an unsigned koyuta from late Kamakura or Nanbakucho period. The mountings are very likely to be Edo period. Whilst as the ballpark similitudes are enough for what I wanted to do, it should be noted that the Koto has a significant distal taper and a much slender tip than the YarinoHanzo. The soft spot of the Koto is closer to the tsuba and so has a longer self-righting cutting range. That being said, the modern katana has a narrower edge angle. Both are stiffer than any of the European medieval sword I own. Thrust is on the par with Angosei T1515 or the Type 13A. Whilst being very capable with shoulder-powered and tip-generated cut, a katana/tachi does not really benefit tactically from that type of cut as much as other swords I own. Elbow-generated cuts, supported or unsupported, are probably more tactically meaningful. As well, the position of the soft spot gives the katana a similar reach as a long sword cutting with the COP. For me, elbow cuts are where the katana is really shining. Compared to my other swords, it is much easier to modulate the power. Not really a game changer as such, but it does compensate for the blade configuration and short handle, which causes the katana to be somewhat less nimble than long swords. Not so much in changing direction between cuts, but more when changing intention with a given cut, which is more a factor of a longer handle and two edges. In the first case, we intend to cut high with the long or short edge, and we change the strike into a cut to the lower opening. In the second case, we are going for a strike to the head called the wedged. However, we notice that our opponent is going to block, so we change the strike to come around with the long edge. This is not really a feint, but more taking advantage of our opponent's commitment.